Okay, let's start. Today we are doing the practical session of how to create a form and how to apply the various validations on this form. Okay, I have created a web page, and this web page contain various controls with the validations, and I have also applied the various validations like required field validation, compare validation, and regular expression validator, so on. So let us start from the beginning, how to add up the web form and how to apply all these the form. So first I will start from the beginning, then I will explain all these things. So first go to the file, then new, and go to the project. Now select the language Visual C Sharp Web. There are the two options. One is ASP.NET Web Application, one is the ASP.NET Empty Web Application. Okay. ये the ASP.NET Web Application select करोगे, then they are inbuilt web pages are available in your project. If you are selecting the ASP.NET empty web application, then there is no web pages available, you have to add it. So for example, if I click on the empty web application, then put up the name, then click OK. Then save the MSC web application solution, which I have already opened. Click yes. Now after creating a web application 3, there is no any web pages to be displayed. So click on this, right click, add the new item, then click on the web form, and you can also give some name of a web form. For example, user registration form, then click add. Now this web form will be added to your project. This is the source part, this is the design part. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now how to add the controls. For example, select the standard toolbar. First click on the label, apply the label here, then write the name, text, that is username, then apply the text box. Okay. Press the tab to make a space. Again, if you want to see the coding part, then click on the source. You will see the ASP label, ID label 1, run at the server, text, username. This is the part of label. Whatever you are put up the spaces, these are the spaces. Ampersand NBSP, this is the coding of a space. Whenever you put up the space, this will be shown here. Next is the ASP text box 1, run at a server. Now go to the design part. Again press enter, apply the label like this one, write the password. Again click here, then apply the control text box, click here. When you see the cursor, then press the tab to make a space. Now press enter, apply the button and write the text submit. Now this is the simple registration form before using any validations. Now save, click this arrow to run. This is a username, password and submit. When click on a submit button, without entering any username and password, it is not showing any message. So if I apply the validations on this control, submit button displays some error message. So cross this, back to the Visual Studio, then stop. Now if you want to apply the validations and put up the cursor here, I want to apply the validation control on this text, then click on here. Now select the validation. This one is the validation controls. First I want to apply the required field validator. Click here. Again apply on the text box 2, that is the password in the front of password. Again click here, required field validator. Now click on the first required field validator, go into the source coding. Here is the required field validator 1, run at the server, error message, required field validator. You can also change the message, enter the username. Now you want to control to validate. This is the property equal to, किस ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ control करना, you want to control the text box 1. Again go to the design part, click on the required field validator. Again here change the message, enter the password. This is the error message to be displayed. Control to validate. I want to validate the text box 2. Again put up here text box 2, then save. Now when I click on the submit button, it will show the message if you do not enter the username and the password. Now one property of a submit button must be true, that is causes validation. Causes validation must be true. Now save, execute this one. For example, I click on the submit button, it will give the message, enter the username or enter the password. For example, I enter the name, so 1 2 3 4, submit. Now both messages will be gone out. Just close it, back to the Visual Studio. Now If I want to display the error message in a red color, click on this required field and go to the property and select the color like this one. Again click here, select the color, now this is the username and password. Again I want to confirm password, so again standard, then apply the label and write the text. Then apply the text box. And then now apply the field validation. Here is the compare validator. Okay. If I want to check the whether you have entered the same password or not, then you can apply the compare validator. Go to the source part. Now I want to control to validate. Text box 3 and control to compare. I want to compare the confirm password with the password field, that is the text box 2. Then I will write here text box 2. One is control to validate, one is control to compare. Be capital. Now save this one. Again change the color. Then save it. Then execute. Just submit button. Now I have applied the required field validator on the username or password, and not I have applied on the confirm password. So here is not showing any message. Now for example, password is 123. Again, if I enter the password 12345, you will see the compare validator message. It means your confirmed password is not matching with the password. Again, when I enter the 123, this error message will be disappeared. So this field is used to compare the password and the confirmed password. For example, I remove the 123. Again, it will display the enter the password and compare validator. Okay. You have to change this message if to convey the proper message. So when I click on the submit, it will not submit any data. Once again, I enter 123. Now no message will be displayed. Click on the submit. Now this will be send the data to the server. So in this way you can apply the various validation control to the form. Again come back to the website, then stop the execution. Now for example, if you want to enter the email, then put up the text box here, then click here, then press the tab to give the space. Now validation, one is the required field, change the color, 4 color, error message, enter the email, now go to the source, control to validate, text box 4, now this is the control to validate. Now go to back to the design part, apply here regular expression validator, and display the message, enter the valid email, 4 color, select 4 color. Again go to the source part, and this is the regular expression validator. Now control to validate, text box 4, then validation expression. Now in the registration form, just when I click on the submit button, they will ask for enter the username, enter the password or email. Just put up the password 1234, again 123. They will password doesn't match. Now 194. Now email. For example, I enter go to @email. Now I press the submit. Now user have entered the wrong email. Means it is not a valid email. Enter the valid email. For example, I put up the .com here, then submit the button. Now this is the valid email ID, valid password, confirm password, and valid username. So all the validation control I have applied on the submit form. Then stop it. In this way, you can apply the multiple validation control on the given form.